What's going on, guys? Joeyjustjooey here, and today I'm here for a different kind of video, one that I've been wanting to make for quite a while, and that is my top 10 favorite Pokemon video. Now, this list is in order of purely how I like the Pokemon, whether it be by design, by color scheme, by use in battle, whatever. So, let's go ahead and get right into this. Okay, coming in at number 10 is Joeyjustjooey. Now, I like Joeyjustjooey because it was the starter that I chose when I played Sun and Moon. Not only that, it's got like an arrow thing, which is really, really cool. I think that Joeyjustjooey, I like the color scheme of Joeyjustjooey. I like the fact that it's an owl, because I like owls. I like the fact that, I don't know, I just like the fact that he's an archer owl. I think that's really cool. I named my Joeyjustjooey Oliver because Oliver Queen, because the arrow, because green, because owl. The first time that I played Sun and Moon, actually, my Rowlet was a female, and I didn't really want to name a female Oliver. Not because you can't, just for the reason that I didn't really want to name it that. And so I named it Speedy, because Speedy is Oliver's, in the show, Arrow, Oliver's sister. So female, Speedy, Arrow, hit the mic. So that's pretty cool. Coming in at number 9 is Mega Heracross. Now, Mega Heracross looks pretty cool. He's got those buff forearms. I feel like I'm so close to the camera. You know, he's got those buff forearms. He can punch. He can use his horn. He can attack stuff. Just so you guys know, I'm not reading text off a screen. This is all coming from up here. I know I look like kind of emo with my hairstyle, but it's all... I'm just looking at pictures of the Pokemon, for example. You know, I like the shiny Mega Heracross too, even though he's not the reason that I put him at number 9. But, you know, it's just like the bright purple. I like Mega Heracross because, history lesson, it's the first Pokemon that I bred for competitive battling. So, Philo's looking at his paws over there. So that's just history with me. And I like it. I like Mega Heracross's ability, Skill Link, because it can make everything hit 5 times. So it can use Bullet Seed, it can use Pin Missile. I don't think Mega Heracross can use Pin Missile. I gotta find out what moves Mega Heracross can use. He can use Pin Missile, he can use, I think, Bullet Seed, he can use Rock Blast, and just the fact that he has close combat is just fantastic. Coming in at number 8 is actually Swampert. Now, I like Swampert because, you know, he has a butt tail thing. And that's, you know, that's just, I don't know, I just like it. But I chose Swampert because when I played Ruby and Sapphire, the first starter that I started with was Mudkip. Now, not to say that I like Swampert more than the other two. Swampert was the only one that made this list, just FYI. But I chose Mudkip because I love water types, and I like all 3 of them pretty evenly, but I think Swampert out of the 3 is actually my favorite. And he's just awesome, and you know, I like the way his Mega looks, where he's actually buff. He actually has all the arm stuff, and he just can like lay waste to stuff, and I never really battled with a Mega Swampert, honestly. But I like the way Swampert looks, and I like its back spray too. It's back spray from Ruby and Sapphire, I believe. But, so Swampert is number 8. Number 7 is actually a tie between Raikou and Entei. Now, I was going to put Shiny Entei on the list, but I didn't, because I have a Shiny Entei, but I just really like both of these Pokemon. I like their layout. I love their use in battle. I use Raikou. I don't necessarily use Entei, even though I have a Shiny competitive one, but I really like just the fact that Raikou has, you know, Volt Switch, he gets Thunderbolt, he gets Extra Sensory, and he gets Calm Mind, and I think that's just a fantastic set. Entei, he's more physical. There's not too many physical Fire-type Pokemon, so I really like that he's physical. But the fact that Entei does not get Earthquake baffles me. He gets Earth Power, but he doesn't get Earthquake. That just doesn't make any sense, because he's a literal Entei. He can literally make volcanoes explode. Lava Plume's pretty cool, but I like both of these Pokemon. Number 6 is going to be Scizor. Now, little history lesson. Scizor was actually the third or the fourth Pokemon that I bred competitively. That is not actually the reason that he made this list. I love Scizor. I made a Scizor as the best UU ladder team. And I just love Iron Plate Scizor with Bullet Punch and Swords Dance. That's all you need. You can take down so many things with a ×4 Bullet Punch with an Iron Plate. Crazy. I don't really like his shiny, but his, because he's like bright green, right here, because he's bright green. But I like his Mega. His Mega's okay, not too great, but I like how there's some pictures like right here where Scizor is just like really shiny with his metal, and I like it. Coming in at number 5 is actually another tie between Shiny Ho-Oh and Shiny Giratina. Now, they're really cool. I really like just all the yellow in Shiny Ho-Oh. And the fact that he just looks pure gold. Gold version... Gold! Gold version was actually the first Pokemon in the game that I played. Another history lesson from yours truly. But Pokemon Gold was the first Pokemon game that I played, and Ho-Oh was the cover Pokemon for that game. And I just think Ho-Oh looks so much better in the shiny than the actual colored sprite. I got this from TJ Maxx. So I think the color scheme works a lot better, even though it's, like Rainbow Ring, blah, 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 Rainbow Wing, blah, blah, blah. But I think that the shiny is just perfect, and I really like the blue and the light yellow on Shiny Giratina, because he just looks fantastic. And I really like in this picture the blue fire that's going around, like the scent around Giratina, and it's just a ghost type, and that looks more ghost to me than the actual Giratina. So I think they're really cool. Coming in at number 4 is actually Trevenant. I like Trevenant because he's Grass Ghost. He's the first one that we had that's Grass Ghost. I think he might be the first Grass Ghost. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But I really like the fact that his ability is Harvest, and I like using Citrus Berry set where he gets below 50%. He eats the Citrus Berry. He's back up 25, and then he picks it up, and then he's up 25 again. And I think that's really great. I like running a subset because you can substitute. He eats the Citrus Berry, and then you're right back at where you were before the substitute. So that's pretty perfect. Substitute, Leech Seed, Horn Leech, or Shadow Claw, or Phantom Force, or Will-O-Wisp. Just a purely defensive set of Trevenant. And the shiny Trevenant actually is really cool. I'll have that right here. Shiny Trevenant's cool. So Trevenant is one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. Actually, out of the whole list, Trevenant is my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. The more you know. Ba, 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 ba. Number 3 is another tie between Salamence and Hydreigon. Now, I like both of these because they're Dragon-type Pokemon, but they're my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon, and I honestly couldn't decide between them. I love Hydreigon because of the blue and the black, and the fact that he's got 2 little heads. And I love Salamence because of the blue, but I love both of their versatility in battle. I love that you can run Hydreigon in so many different sets with Choice Specs, with Choice Scarf, with Leftovers, with Life Orb, and he's just ridiculous. I like Mega Salamence because Mega Salamence can just sweep just with Double Edge or Return, making it Flying type, giving it Stab. And Dragon Dance, I don't know if Hydreigon actually gets Dragon Dance. I don't use Dragon Dance on my Hydreigon because Hydreigon is, honestly, it's fast enough. It doesn't even need Dragon Dance. But I like the fact that Hydreigon gets U-Turn because it's a physical attack, but it lets you pop out of there, especially if you're using a Choice Scarf set, because then you can just get out. If you can start with Hydreigon, outspeed just about anything, and then go into something that can be good against the Pokemon that you're up against. So, and Shiny Hydreigon, it's green. I don't love it, but I think it's pretty cool. And same with Shiny Salamence. I think Shiny Salamence is green too. I don't have a picture of it right here. Yeah, these two are my favorite Dragon-type Pokemon. Number 2 belongs to my favorite starter Pokemon, Totodile. Now, I love Totodile because Totodile is the Pokemon that I started with when I was playing Pokemon Gold. I love Totodile because Totodile is Water-type. I like Totodile because Feraligatr gets sheer force. I like Totodile. Totodile, you can play through the whole game of Gold, Silver, or Crystal, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver with just a Totodile. Because Feraligatr gets coverage, Feraligatr can go through anything. Feraligatr gets Dragon Dance. Feraligatr gets Crunch, Feraligatr gets Waterfall, Feraligatr gets Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. Whatever you need for Feraligatr, Feraligatr gets. And the fact that it's just an alligator with a big mouth, that's pretty cool. And finally, number 1 goes to Umbreon. Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon ever. It's my favorite Pokemon from Gen 2. It's my favorite Pokemon just out of all of the generations. I don't know why, per se. I got an Umbreon plushie right there. I got a Totodile plushie and a Rowlet plushie too, actually. I just love these Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. I love the shiny version of Umbreon, which is actually, it's tied for Umbreon or Shiny Umbreon. I just look at Umbreon and I just get like chills in my back, and I don't know what to say. I love it. A lot of people hate Umbreon, and they call it Dumbreon, and I think it's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. But it's such a good Pokemon because it can be so defensive, but it also gets foul play. And foul play is ridiculous because foul play uses your opponent's attack stat against them. So Umbreon doesn't even need any investment in his attack because he can do just as much damage with their attack. Umbreon gets Protect, it gets Wish, it gets Toxic, it gets Moonlight, it gets Foul Play, it gets Dark Pulse, it gets so many moves, and you can use it. And I love the fact that Shiny Umbreon is blue because if you haven't put it together by now, blue is my favorite color. I love Umbreon. Well, that just about does it. I realize I've done a lot of clapping in this video, but that is my top 10 list of my favorite Pokemon. So leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video. If you want to see some more top 10s, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see, and I will catch you guys later. See ya!